Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my first video blog ever. My name's Lance Parks, and some of you might know me as Sparky. This is my first video blog that I've ever done, and I won't be editing it or making any changes, I guess. This is a raw form, and I guess the reason why I'm doing this is because over the next 90 days, I'm going to be partaking in a self-transformation process where I'm going to actually change my life um, using some new techniques I've found. And well, the reason why I've brought you here is this is the place where I grew up. This is the farm. This is in on the Bighorn River in Montana. I was raised here in Montana from from birth, and kind of grew up in the country. And this is where it all started for me, here in the woods with the animals, and in nature, and in my travels around the world. I've found that this is probably one of my favorite places, just because it has so much to offer. Um, maybe maybe it doesn't look like much. It's just a lot of trees and grass right now, but I can assure you there's lots of fun to be had out here in the woods. Um, so you know, I've never made a video blog before, and I think I'm pretty excited to be doing this one, because you know I, everything's got to start somewhere, and I'm a firm believer that if you want to do something, you just have to start doing it. But basically, my main intentions are to transform myself and grow into a digital world. I've been all over the world, and I've seen amazing things. I've met amazing people, and I've always come to the one I don't know, many basic facts, I guess, but one simple fact that if I'm going to keep traveling, if I'm going to keep seeing this world, meeting new people, and sharing my experiences, well then I'm going to have to find some sort of a more I don't know, a better income. Let's just call it that. And you know, last the last month I've been working the hardest work I think anybody wants to work. Concrete, laying driveways and sidewalks, and I'll be honest with you, I'm 37, and even though I've seen amazing things, and people might envy the things that I've seen, places I've been, I'm not where I want to be financially, and my body is not it doesn't recover quite as well as it did when I was 18. Not to say that any of you 18-year-olds want to go do concrete work, and if you are doing that, that's great, because it gives you great muscles. And one thing I learned, though, is that after coming back into this place, the farm represents a cycle for me. Like Montana represents a cycle for me, cycles of learning. And one thing I've learned over the last month is that I never want to do concrete again. I never want to work that hard again. And the reason why I'm making this video blog is, over the next 90 days, I want to show you a transformation using a system I firmly believe in, that I found based upon my own research, and it's basically just attracted or willed this system to me. And the more I uncover about this system, known as the Digital Business Lounge, and with my mentors, the six-figure mentors, SFM, I feel very, very good about what I'm doing, and moving forward, I am expecting a very big transformation. And it all starts here with this first video. And over the course of the next 90 days, there's going to be a lot more videos, and we're going to be leaving the farm. But I wanted to bring you back to this point because this is where it all started for me. And I want you to see how I'm going to transform, maybe from, at first glance, a simple country boy in the middle of Montana with pretty much nothing but this safari t-shirt that I dug out of the closet, into really getting after it, into some dreams that I've had for a long time, but have never just been able to quite make them come together. And I feel that now is the time. If there is ever a time, it's now to start doing what it is that you want to do. And one thing I'm sure of is that I've been given special gifts. We're all given gifts. It's just our obligation or our duty to hone these gifts or get better, practice at them, and become more proficient in the skills that we've been given. And I've realized that one thing in this world is that in order for me to achieve the kind of results that I want, it's critical that I give back. It's critical that I don't just take all this information and this knowledge that I'm learning and keep it inside, because I won't go anywhere that way. Imagine just like an encyclopedia in a drawer. It's great. It's full of all this knowledge. It holds the keys to, let's say, the word E or Z or Z or wherever you come from. T, R, Q, P. I mean, they're just books upon a shelf. But until you really get into them and you can really see, only until then are you able to see what kind of information is there and how valuable they really are. And only until you apply that information can you really see, what you've been missing, but that was there all along. The book on the shelf becomes a teaching tool. And I've come to the realization that for myself, the only way for me to move forward is to share the information and the knowledge that I've been given. And so over the next 90 days, I'm going to be working on that, working on sharing some information with you, becoming more succinct and well-spoken, and taking some steps in directions that are in life that are very important to me. My hobbies and my passions, I'm gonna share all those with you. And it's not to say that you should be embarking on my journey, rather to show you that everybody is unique and you don't have to be anybody else to have what you want. Basically, you just need a dream, a vision, and go for it. And so many people get lost, even myself included in the past, have just gotten so lost because the dream seems so far away from where we are right now. I mean, I have a lot of dreams right now, just sitting on this in this yard talking to you, and the distance, I guess, from where I am now to where I want to be is so great that you wonder, how do you fill in the gaps? How do I get to point A to point Z? How do I go over the mountain, so to speak? How do I climb this mountain? It's only because I've climbed so many mountains, I've overcome so many obstacles. Frankly, I don't know how I do it, and I don't know how I'm still doing it. I just know that I'm doing it, and this is the next step that I have to do to grow. And I have to share my visions with you. I have to share the transformation process with you. So over the next 90 days, we're going to be doing a series of videos, multiple videos, and the scenery is going to change. I'm telling you, the location is going to change. What I'm doing is going to change. I'm a farmer right now on a farm in Montana. Over the next couple of days, we're going to be in Philadelphia, moving straight into the city, taking over a jiu-jitsu school, learning the martial art and getting inside of the philosophy, an in-depth look at what it's like to be a martial artist in today's world, among many other things. Like I said, it's a passion of mine. It's my journey, and I hope to convey the message that if you watch these videos, that you're going to embark on your own journey, and I want to go along this journey with you, and I want you to take from this first video, I guess, that I'm just an average guy. I don't have anything rehearsed. I'm just shooting from the hip right here. I just want to be really candid with you, because I think most people are just average people, that they just, you know, maybe have something that they can't explain, or they just don't know how to quite get to it. So what I really want to emphasize over these next couple weeks and months in these videos is that I want you to pay attention to the transformation that actually takes place, and going for it, and watch how I use the tools that I'm getting from the Digital Business Lounge and from my six-figure mentors. Watch how I'm implementing my media to get the results that I want, to reach a target audience, and basically, to never have to go back and work concrete again. And if you do find yourself down the road on some of these videos, like 2 weeks from now, and you're just confused, you're lost, like, wait a minute, I thought this was the guy from the farm, and now all of a sudden he's like, wearing a New York Yankees ball cap backwards or something, attending a gala event in the city somewhere. I want you to just go back to the videos and get to this point, because, like I said, it is a transformation process, and it will happen. And it's possible for you to transform yourself too, but it takes disciplined steps to get there, and everybody's capable of getting to where they want to be. It's just a lot easier if you have a little bit of help, and I found help. I found the system that I feel works for me, and it's going to work for me, and take me to a lifestyle where I don't have to work in manual labor, construction, or concrete ever again. Not that those things are bad. I mean, we need those things in society. People have to drive their cars. People have to sleep at night in houses, and we need all those things, But for me, it's a young man's game, and I'd rather use my mind a lot more than my body, especially when it's getting beaten up every day by some of the world's top jiu-jitsu competitors. So with that said, I think I'll wrap things up in this first video, and look forward to seeing you guys on the next ones coming up, and taking this journey together. Be sure to check out any of the links I have below that lead to my digital business platform that I use, Digital Business Lounge, and access to my six-figure mentors. They provide a lot of free videos and a lot of sound, excellent advice that can only help you in whatever aspect you are in of your life right now. So that said, again, this is Lance Parks, or call me Sparky or Sparks, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.